Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Carol's Corner MMA podcast brought to you by MyMMAnews.com. Tonight I am joined by Logan Samarija. Logan, how you doing?
Doing well, man. How you doing?
Doing fantastic. This podcast is sponsored by ProFit Gym in Deer Park, 24 hours. Make sure you check it out. Beautiful facilities, always worth trying out. Logan, let's get into your fight. Tell us a little bit about who you're fighting and what you got coming up.
I'm fighting Nash Hilton on November 20th at Rivers Casino. I think it's Cage Wars 49. I don't even know, to be honest.
It is, yep, Cage Wars.
I'm just looking forward to it. It's gonna be a great night. It's gonna be a great fight. A lot of big fights going on. I think a lot of people are considering our fight to be a big fight too. It seems. And it's just gonna be a great night overall.
Now you're fighting at welterweight. How is weight cutting going for you? Do you walk around naturally at welterweight?
Weight cut's going fine. Do I walk around naturally at welterweight? Hell no. From what I'm hearing, it seems like I am one of the only people cutting weight these days. I swear to God. I walk around sometimes between 190 and 210.
Oh, wow. All right.
Yeah. So this was a good one. Started around, I think, 190, 195. I get down pretty quickly to 180, and from there, I'm just teetering it out until fight week comes, and it'll be a nice, easy weight cut.
Awesome. This fight, you're fighting Cage Wars 49, like we said before, taking place November 20th, Saturday night at Rivers Casino and Resort in Schenectady, New York, just outside Albany, for those who are not sure of the area. It's upstate for all my Long Island friends. So tell us a little bit about yourself. This is your first fight. How many times have you fought before? Debut?
Yeah, this is my debut. I'm 0-0. Coming out of Soup Team Muay Thai and MMA in Albany. I'm just looking forward to showing my skills, showing what I've learned over the past few years, and getting some experience and seeing where this journey takes me.
Awesome. I believe this is also Hilton's first fight as well.
Yes, it is.
So both of you guys making your debut. How would you describe yourself, or for those who are looking forward to seeing you fight, how would you describe your style?
Fireworks.
Okay.
Oh yeah. I'm looking to get in there, and I'm looking to have a fight. I'd love to stand up. If it goes to the ground, we practice catch wrestling all the time, mixed in jiu-jitsu. Yeah, fireworks for sure. And I think Nash might describe himself close to the same if he weren't being so humble all the time. He's a good man.
So this is gonna be a banger.
Oh yeah, we're expecting to have a good one. I mean, he's got a lot of hype behind him for those that don't know. There's definitely enough hype behind my name too. If you know, you know. For sure.
Right. Now, ticket sales. Did you sell a lot of tickets? I know this event is sold out already.
Yeah,
it's always crazy to begin with.
Yeah, definitely. There's quite a few people getting tickets. I've had, of course, the second it sold out, I've had close to 25, 30 people hit me up for tickets. So trying to get those any way I can for them. It is what it is. I don't mind it. I got a couple of family members that need tickets, friends, etc. So shout out to Nels Larson for getting me those. He's a fucking great man. I think I'll pick those up tomorrow. But yeah, it's like 25, 30 people I got to get tickets for after it's sold out.
For those who can't come, you can always get the pay-per-view on Fight TV. Myself, Will Barry, and Ben Field will all be commentating the fights. So it's always an honor to be ringside and watch you guys get in there and put your work in. So what are some of your goals for fighting? Are your short-term goals, long-term goals? Tell us a little bit about what you want to do with this.
I think a lot of it just comes down to how my body takes me and how fight after fight takes me. I'm not really trying to put a stamp on anything. I'm not really trying to call anything at the moment. Would I love to go pro eventually? Yeah, of course. Mm-hmm. This is the life I chose a few years ago. I've been saving up to take some time off from work and do this for a while. I would love to go pro at some point. I just got to put the work in. That's all it comes down to. There's no days off. If there are days off, I'm still doing something. I'm still making sure I'm getting work in somehow. Yeah, I'm excited more than anything to see how this first fight goes, and I fight again in December, December 18th, in Massachusetts, and I'm just looking to take it fight by fight. I'm not overlooking Nash by any chance, any form at all. Took the fight in December to fight with my teammates, and I'm looking forward to that just as much as this. But right now, focused on the first fight and seeing where it takes me from there.
And you kind of led me into my next question: is how active do you want to be in the next year, 2022? If you're healthy after each fight, hopefully you are. How many fights do you want to do?
If I'm healthy, I don't know that you'll find many more people that are going to want to fight as much as me. If I can, I would fight every weekend if I could. If I'm coming out healthy of each fight, as much as I can, absolutely as much as I can, because all it's going to do is it's going to make me better. It's going to give me more experience, and it's going to let me go to different places for sure.
Awesome. Now, what's your background in? You've played like team sports, individual sports in high school, college. What's your background?
High school was team sports mostly. Basketball, baseball were the two big ones. Had some fun playing soccer though for Coach Gillespie in Maple Hill. Shout out, Coach. They're going to the States, I think this weekend actually, and I'm looking forward to getting up there and watching them hopefully too.
Awesome. Now, crowd, like, have you been in front of a big crowd like this? This is gonna be a real loud, sold out venue. It's gonna be nuts. How's the nerves?
Fine. I've been in front of huge crowds before, far bigger than this.
Okay.
I'm looking to go in there with a calm head, have fun more than anything. Not trying to lose my head, not trying to go crazy, blow my wad in 60 seconds. I'm looking. I'm expecting a 9-minute war, man. I'm expecting to go in there. I'm expecting to showcase the skills and be calm more than anything.
Now, do you have a routine? Like, have a routine in your head that you want to do right before you fight? Kind of music, relaxing, warm up, chill. What's your game plan for right before your first fight?
We're gonna see. To be honest, I haven't really been through this experience before. I didn't make it to the locker room in June, so I'm gonna play it by ear. Of course, I'm an athlete. You got the music you want to listen to. You want to hang out. You want to relax. Honestly, I wish I could just watch the fights before me and then get ready. I'm definitely just looking forward to getting in the back in the locker room, and I'll play it by ear. I got some music I want to listen to. Really just walking out to the music that I have is really all I need though to get ready.
Is it like pump up music, relaxing music, or is that something you want to keep to yourself?
This one I'm going to keep to myself.
All right.
I will say I've fancied myself a Viking.
Okay.
I've definitely mentioned that a few times. I think against the cage. People who know me know that I take Norse mythology very seriously. And it's part of my life, and it's definitely going to reflect in the music that you guys hear when I come out.
Awesome. Are we going to get like a Viking war chant, like you see the Vikings in Minnesota do? The whole the clap and everything.
You might get a little. You're going to get the 21st century mixed version of what that would be.
Awesome. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
The war chants. One of the favorite things in football for when it comes to chants at a football game. So
I will say there's gonna be a lot of war drums. It's gonna sound like we're going to war.
Awesome. That's great. Now you said Nels Larson, a great guy. What have you learned from him? I believe you train at Team Juco too, right?
So I actually train at Soup Tea in Albany. Soup Tea, okay. Yep, and that's Jeremy Hunt.
My apologies.
No, you're good. Nels I actually just met for the first time on Against the Cage, and he was kind enough to reach out and help me out with tickets. And shout out Rich Cladhammer too for telling me he had those. That was a big help because a lot of people needed those, and I was able to get my hands on them. But yeah, I'm at Soup Tea. My coach is Jeremy Hunt, and he is a fucking animal, let me tell you. He knows what he's doing, whether it's on the feet or on the ground, and I'm just thankful that I've been able to learn from him. And yeah, I think 3 years now I've been with him, and I've loved every second of it. There's not a single day that I would have traded for any other gym.
Who's some of your teammates?
We're a small gym. We only have 4 or 5 fighters total.
Okay.
Rachel Ishman, she's a Muay Thai fighter. Haley, who just fought in Cage Wars 48.
That's
And
a heck of a fight.
she'd probably smack me for forgetting her last name, which I can not even tell you off the top of my head. What is her last name?
The Horde?
Yes, Haley Horde. Jesus. I'm sorry, Haley. And then my buddy Tassine and Jesus. Those are our fighters right now. Tassine is also Muay Thai. Jesus and Haley are in MMA.
Awesome. What's one thing about you that nobody knows but you'd like to share with everyone?
Oh God. I don't know. That's a great question, actually.
Could be anything. It doesn't have to be MMA related.
Yeah, to be honest, I don't know. I don't do much besides train.
You have any hobbies outside of MMA, or when you're not working or training?
I'm not working at the moment. I used to be a teacher.
Okay.
I was a TA for a while, but right now, yeah, I wake up, I train, I take a nap, and I go train, and then I come home, and right about now, I mean, yeah, I got a couple cats. I got my girlfriend that are very close to me, but I'm a workhorse. There's not much else I like to do. If I'm not training, I'm have an axe in my hand, falling down trees already at my parents' house. Yeah, I just this is what I love to do, and right now I'm fully focused.
Awesome. And now, how can you said you were a teacher? How does that relate to being an MMA fighter? Is there anything that you use from being a teacher that translates over to yourself studying, learning, and building yourself as a martial artist?
Patience.
A
hell of a lot of patience. I have worked with kindergarten grade kids all the way up through seniors. And every single level requires a certain amount of patience. And it definitely translates to MMA on so many levels. Whether it's practicing and not wanting to be there and being patient with yourself, sparring and getting hit a few times, and being patient with your anger and your nerves, and patience in the cage. I mean, same thing. Patience, letting the fight come to me, and doing what I got to do to get through it and get the win.
Awesome. Now, you said you're cutting weight. Is there any meals that you're looking forward to after you're cutting weight?
Chicken parm for sure.
Oh, great choice.
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, I've been looking forward to it for for a while now.
Awesome. Now, did you get it from somewhere specifically, or
no? I make everything myself that I eat.
Okay, cool.
I got a lot of health problems, a lot of allergies. So I take my nutrition pretty damn seriously. Anything I eat and put into my body, I pretty much make, with the exception of like maybe a handful of things.
Okay. Long-term goals. Where do you want to go with this? UFC, Bellator, professionally, just one fight, multiple fights. Where do you want to go with this?
I mean, like, without stretching too far, I think everybody's goal that does this, that wants to go pro, is the UFC. I mean, like, I don't do this to be average by any means.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm going to do something, I want to be the best. I'll never. I shouldn't say never, but I'm not looking to start like beef with anybody. I'm not looking to do anything like that. But I want to be the best. That's why I'm doing this. Like, even when I was playing basketball and baseball, like shit like that in high school, like when I was training, it wasn't to be average and it wasn't to be good. It was to be the best. I wanted to be the best around, and I want people to know that I am the best. And if that takes time and hard work, it takes time and hard work. But I mean, we're not going to get anywhere towards the top by not working hard. So yeah, of course the UFC is the end goal for anybody. Would I be just as happy to fight in Bellator, PFL, etc.? Yeah, of course. And if those leagues are what I end up in someday, then you bet your ass I'm going to work as hard as I can to be the best in those.
Awesome. But right now, you'll be fighting your debut against Hilton at Cage Wars 49, one of the best promotions in all of New York State.
Definitely.
They provide a great venue, a great atmosphere, and everything else.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about like what it's like to be on this fight card, and then you're seeing all these other fight matchups lining up. You got Kaler versus Geisler 2, a rematch, and then you got 2 undefeated fighters getting in there ready to bang between Kennedy and Locklear. Thoughts on that?
To be totally honest, I haven't thought about it much. I know that Nash and I have our work cut out for each other, and I've been very, very focused. I've definitely looked at the card. I'm very excited to watch everything unfold afterwards. But right now, in this moment, and in the past month or so, I've been very focused on just Nash. But I will say that once that is over, I'm definitely gonna hone in on everything else that's going on over the course of the night. I think once we get out of the cage, it'll be especially being the first fight. I think once I get out and start to take everything in, and regardless of what happens, I think that everything will start to come, and then I'll really be focused on what's going on around me. Because at one point, in June, I wanted to be in the 155 division. And I was very curious about the Kaler fight and how the 55 division was going to go. It's still intriguing to me. Do I think that I can make 55 soon? Probably not, with my health issues in the lung. I am very, very keen to everything that's going on over the course of the night, but just only to a certain level until I get out of that cage, I think.
Awesome. Prediction for the fight. I know your opponent's never fought either. You really don't know what his true challenges for you are. You see someone fight. Prediction though on the fight.
To be honest, man, I don't think I can give you a prediction. I think him and I talk quite a bit, Nash and I, and I think that I just am going to take what's coming. Whatever it is, if an opportunity presents itself for a knockout, for a submission, for a big takedown, I'm going to take them. For the sake of the people, I'll say knockout, third round.
All right. Third round knockout, I'll take that. Awesome. Looking forward to seeing you get in there. Sound like you said you're a Viking through and through, so definitely want to see that go to the test and so you get in there and battle against Nash, who is also another person who I've heard a lot about. So this is an exciting matchup for all the fans. So I'm pretty pumped for this fight.
Yeah, thank you. He's a great dude. He's a great fighter, from what I understand, and I'm looking forward to it very much.
Awesome. Last words, anyone you want to thank or recognize?
Yeah. Definitely shout out to my girlfriend. She's back there cooking right now. Shout out to my family, my mom, my dad. Shout out to my coach especially. Shout out Rachel Ishbin. She's been helping me get ready. Ed Burris. And right now, that's it.
Awesome. Well, Logan, I appreciate you taking the time. You'll be fighting November 20th at Cage Wars 49. Sold out, ladies and gentlemen. You can't get any more tickets. If you do, lucky you, because there are none left. But make sure you go to Fight TV and order the pay-per-view. Here, myself, Will Barry, one of a kind. Will's got a brilliant mind for MMA. He's been around it a long time. And then the up-and-coming reporter, Ben Fields. So pretty good broadcast team. And we have a lot of fun watching you guys fight, and it's always an honor to watch you guys fight. So
it's an honor right in front of you.
Best of luck, and looking forward to seeing you get in there.
Thank you, man.
This is Carol's Corner MMA Podcast. We're signing off. This interview was sponsored by ProFit Gym, Deer Park. Make sure you go check it out, 24 hours, and we are out.